Hi everybody, Avana Intuitive here with our weekly energy readings for the week of June 18th, 2026. I want to remind everyone this is for entertainment purposes only. Please like, share, and subscribe as it really does help the channel. And as we get into it here, I am using, yes, I'm indulging myself with the Akashic Tarot. You know I love this deck. And this is Sharon Klingler and Sandra Taylor. They are sisters and they have a beautiful deck here. I'm sure they have other decks, I'm almost positive, and they do readings. You should check them out because really, because why not, right? So we're going to pull 3 cards from that deck. I'm going to get a clarifying card from the Starry Beginnings deck from Cassi White. And then we're going to do our 3-card pick, Feeling the Archangels, 22 Archangels Oracle by Kyle Grace. We'll pull 3 cards from that for our 3-card pick. Now, without further ado, let's shuffle these cards and let's see what our weekly energy reading is for the week of June 18th, 2026. June 18th, let me get that box out of the way. June 18th, 2026. Oh, you can't really see them. I got these big doggy paw earrings, which I just love, or kitty cat paws, it doesn't really matter. But you know what? I thought these things are so big, everyone's going to be like, oh my gosh. And you know what? With my hair and everything, you almost can't see them. But I ended up getting them at a fair for $5. I said, oh, when I asked, I said, how much, right? She said, $5. I said, they're mine. I'm taking them home. So here we go. Whoa. So here we go. I'm going to throw these 2 cards back in. That kind of, the way they fell out was like, yeah, that's just, sometimes it's really my spirit guides will say, that's it, leave that card. Other times it's like, it's just poor shuffling skills on my part. So, but anyway, here we are for June 18th, 2026. All right. Ooh, I'm getting the chills because, like, do we get these cards every week? We're going to go through them. Hold on. Let me pull this Story Beginnings. Let me get this. I mean, not every week, but almost. I mean, I've gotten these cards enough that I'm like, okay, it is what it is. And we'll go through them. We'll go through them very quickly. I'll show you what they are, and then we will do a deep dive. So now let me just pull the clarifying card here. And there we go. We got the Queen of Scrolls, which happens, this Queen of Scrolls happens to be the card that's on the deck, on the box. But Queen of Scrolls, 18, which is a major arcana card in this deck, and it's up in the air. We've gotten these cards many times. And 21, which is Uriel and the Sphinx. And then we got, for our clarifying card, Believe in your power to manifest. So without further ado, let's get into this and see what the Queen of Scrolls has to say. I'm almost there. Here we go. So first card, Queen of Scrolls. A beautiful woman holds a scroll as she stands in front of a sunlit archway. Around her swirls the energy of wisdom, knowledge, and Akashic truth. When this card appears, she brings important information and inspiration to you. The Queen of Scrolls is a woman of higher mind whom you may already know or have yet to meet. Her purpose is to help you move through the entryway to a new level of wisdom and understanding. She could be a teacher to you in some way or offer a friendship that could develop into a deeper love. This woman would be helpful to you in some project requiring communication. She may be an author, a marketer, or a publisher. If you are a writer, she may be someone who assists you in getting published. The Queen of Scrolls could also represent you or a woman in your life getting a position in a field related to communication or academics, such as counseling, teaching, marketing, or publishing. This card indicates a phase of deepening understanding and readiness to learn. It's the perfect time for personal growth and expansive learning, whether it's mind, body, or spirit-centered. Open the mysteries that are hidden in the Akashic Scrolls and step through the door of knowledge. Oh yeah, feeling like she's like the Queen of Cups, right? The Empress. I mean, that's the kind of energies that I'm really getting. So I love that. Okay, so we are ready. We're leveling up. You know, I saw once, we don't go like up and down, up and down. Up. We do go up and down, but the graph or the curve is more like up and down, up. And then you see, we're always getting, it's not just straight across. It's, yeah, we have our moments where we go down, but we are always moving forward. We're always expanding. Okay, there we go. I love that. Then we have 18, and this is up in the air. I think I know. I can't tell you how many times we've gotten this card. I know that. I mean, really, wow. Okay, up in the air. Here we go with these beautiful balloons. A man and woman gaze with anticipation at a hot air balloon in the bright blue sky. The balloon flies high above the hills, and the contents of the balloon's basket are hidden from view. During this time of your life, there are aspects of an important situation that seem hidden to you. You may feel a strong, almost urgent desire to know how it's going to turn out. You can connect with your spirit guides and the Akashic records and ask for a little insight, but there are elements that are unknown and at this time unknowable. There is too much about this situation that is still up in the air. This could be due to the influence of others who are undecided, or some events may not yet have come to pass, or unexpected discoveries are yet to be made. Trust is the only way for you now. If you push too hard to know or to influence the outcome, you might push that outcome away. Let go of all urgency and give the situation to your higher infinite self, who will take care of it all. Time is required to know more about this matter, and time doesn't matter to your eternal self, whose power and love are always with you. For now, and indeed forever, what else do you need? Nothing but trust, the deepest knowing that all you seek will be revealed to you in the right time. You know, I love this because this is a card where you can be very uptight, and this can really like, I need to know, right? Or you can just say, you know what, I'm just handing it up to the universe, handing it up to my higher self, and I'm not going to think about it or deal with it. I'm going to go have fun, right? I'm going to go act on my highest excitement right now and my highest joy, and not worry about it. Our higher selves are always deal with the how, and our brain here is just making, okay, we can see it, we can pick it up, okay, but our brain, is not up to us to really do the controlling and to do the how. That's up to our higher selves. So here we go. And then 21, Uriel and the Sphinx. The Archangel Uriel stands before the Sphinx under a full moon. Oh, I just heard the plot thickens. Okay, the Sphinx is usually shown with the body of a lion indicating strength and the head of a king showing authority and intelligence. But more than this, the Sphinx represents the enigmatic and inscrutable, the silent holder of truth and the ancient mysteries of the world. Here the Archangel Uriel connects and confers with this great source of mystery. This card shows that it's time for you to do the most important and possibly the most difficult work in your life. The digging and inner discovery that takes you to your deepest self. Yeah, right? That takes you to your deepest self and your deepest power. Even the great Sphinx had to be dug out many times from the blowing desert sands that buried it up to its neck. And you must dig diligently too. You may have to chip away at the rock-like substance of your old beliefs and histories so that you can get to the truth inside. But don't worry, you've begun already, and you've made considerable inroads. There's also someone here to help you, Uriel, whose name means fire of God. You can work directly in your meditations with this archangel for self-understanding, transformation, and guidance. Also, be on the lookout for someone in your daily life whom Uriel has sent. This could be a teacher, a mentor, or even a new friend who shares a kinship with you about this inner quest. It is a relationship of great value that comes in a time of profound power. Don't diminish the importance of this phase. It is the work that leads you to your initiation and to your higher power. Oh, right? So, like, we're not meant to know everything right now, but we have this Queen of Scrolls. Another person, a woman or another person may be coming in to help us publish or write or do whatever, right? Maybe it's time for us to be journaling. I don't know. And then maybe we don't know everything, but it's time to really set the stage for this higher knowledge coming in. And I love that. Okay. And then, oh, right, of course. Then we get our clarifying card, 19, which is 10. That 10 is like a new beginning. Something just ended, a new beginning. Believe in your power to manifest. Breathe your creation into existence. I'm literally getting the chills because it's like, yes, here we are, right? Believing in who we are, believing in our higher self and our higher mind and our spirit guides. You are heading in the right direction. Breathe your creation into existence. That is what manifesting is. Breathe into it. Whatever you dream of, you can have if you believe in your power to manifest. Stay optimistic so that the creation can come into physical form. Do not focus on how I can afford this. Money is an energy. Draw it to you. Breathe it into you deeply through the breath. Love will expand. Love your dream. Love your creations. Love it all, and you will manifest it into the physical. Keep breathing deeply, reassuring the mind that you deserve all the good things you can imagine. Feel the goodness, the blessing, the love. Expand into that energy and feel, feel, feel. Breathe, 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 and love, love, love. It's threes. What's it say? In threes, if it comes, repeat in threes, and it will come. And it will come. Expand into that energy. Feel, feel, feel. Breathe, 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 and love, love, love. Right? This is exactly what this is all. Like, do we know? Do we know where this is going to end up? No, because we have no expectations on the outcome, right? So it's okay because the outcome could be greater and more beautiful than we could have ever imagined, right? But here we are. We still have that book in us. We still have that creative, artistic, whatever it is that we need to communicate. Don't hog your story, right? Tell your story. Get it out there. You never know who might hear it and who it might help. And it might not help anyone, but it might just help me, right? Because I got my story out there. So I feel better about that. So we have that. And then we have, we have this ancient knowledge, this ancient wisdom, this Archangel Uriel, all working for us and towards our greater good to get our stories out, believing in our power to manifest, right? Breathe your creation into existence. I mean, we get it, right? First a vision, then a dream, then a reality. It comes in from our higher mind and our higher self. Our mind says, yes, I can put these pieces together. It comes through our heart with the love, and then our hands put it into physical manifestation. I love it. It's all there. It's all good. All right, my friends. So here we go. Let's do our 3-card pick. I'm going to now shuffle these Archangel Oracle cards. Let's see what we get this Archangel. Oh my gosh, how exciting is all this, right? We have Archangel Uriel. We have our spirit guides. We have those who have gone before us, our family members who have transitioned, our friends, all up there helping us, moving us forward, guiding us. That's it though. They're spirit guides. They guide us. They don't tell us. They don't do it for us. They're not doing it. We get to do it because we're down here on the physical plane so that we can do that, do what we want to manifest. All right, here we go. And here we go. All right, card 1, card 2, card 3. Think about which card resonates with you, 1, 2, or 3. If you picked card 1, you got Daniel, Archangel Daniel. Divine discernment. Trust in the messages within. They are divinely guided. Yes, the messages that we get are like divinely guided and from our higher self and then and our spirit guides. So trust, discern, have that divine discernment where we know what is, what the messages that are coming in or the messages that are like kind of keeping us down that we kind of create, right? Because why? We're afraid. We have fear. But you know what? Divine discernment. Trust in the messages within. They are divinely guided. If you picked card 2, Archangel Ariel, and it says sacred activist, protect what is right and just, let love lead the way. Protect what is right and just, let love lead the way. Card 2, yes, standing firm, protecting ourselves, protecting our light, protecting the love, and protecting what is right and just. And you know what? Sometimes I don't know what direction to go in, and I get scared because I'm like, I don't know. And I'm like, it's all about love. And I say, universe, just direct me and just bring in that unconditional love. And I don't know, things get better for me. So I love that. And if you picked card 3, you got faith. And it says moving mountains. Trust in your ability to create miracles. The impossible is becoming possible. Have you noticed this? That the impossible, things we never thought of. Okay, I'm old. That's no big deal. I'm getting older. Things we never thought of 40, 30, 40, 50 years ago, they are possible, right? And with those possibilities is us also opening up, going to new levels and new heights of spirituality and understanding and unconditional love. Why? To move mountains, right? For ourselves, for our friends, for our families, for our community, for our country, for our world, right? Moving mountains. So there you go, my friends. Oh my gosh, a beautiful message as usual. And I will see you tomorrow for our weekend energy readings and a 3-card pick. And I just want to thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Like, share, and subscribe. And until tomorrow, namaste.